So what's this behind me, you say? The Munsters Koach? Well, not quite. It's actually a tribute vehicle, a Munsters Koach tribute, and it's owned by Arnold and Karen Robbins of Wainfleet, Ontario. Now this thing is pretty accurate. They've done a really good job of reproducing the original Munsters Koach from the original television series. There were actually several Munsters Koach vehicles. Some were shown in the television program, and there were more made for promotional purposes, and even today those vehicles travel around to car shows. But this car is not one of them. However, it was signed by George Barris, who's walking right there. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot George Barris. There he is, the man who built the original Munsters Koach. There he is. There he is. George, what do you think of this Munsters Koach?
They do a craftsman job as much as they could to make it look like the Munsters. The main thing is it's a part of what somebody in Canada can do with the Munster Koach. Gives you an idea of our movie and TV cars in USA into Canada. Makes it a worldwide personality.
It is, thanks to you. Because George is the guy who built the original Munsters Koach and the Batmobile and many other movie cars.
And the Munsters and the Beverly Hillbillies and the Knight Rider and the Dukes of Hazzard.
They're all available today as die-cast.
That's right, so everybody can even own a die-cast version of all those cars.
Yeah, they can have it in all kinds of voice.
That's right. Thank you very much,
And
George.
that shows you what a personal person can do with their old car that they can drive.
That's right. And all the inspiration came from this guy right here, the king of customizers.
Thank you again, all.
Thank you very much, George. Our
Thank
privilege.
you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, see you all later.
So check out the detail on this thing. I mean, the air breather up here, very close to the original. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but very close. And if you're not sure how close this thing is, all you have to do is look at one of those die-cast cars that George mentioned. There's one right there, 1/18th scale, Munsters Koach in die-cast. All the detail is right there. You can look at that thing and compare all the detail on this, and you can see how good this thing is. From the red interior, which is not crushed velvet, it's a different kind of material, but really, I mean, it's very close. Wrought iron stepping plates, the paint, of course, and the gold trim, the wood steering wheel, the Koach lights, and of course the signature setting the whole thing off from the king of customizers himself, whom you just heard from, George Barris, right there. Steve Plunkett presents the 2016 Fleetwood Country Cruize In, June 4th and 5th. Customs, hot rods, classics, and specialty vehicles. See the best compete for the first George Barris Memorial Award. Meet movie car legend Gene Winfield, Chuck Miller and his 70s Zingers, and Jeff Lutz with his Pro Street drag cars. A multi-charity event and an automotive extravaganza like no other. 9282 LVR's Drive, London. Visit FleetwoodCountryCruizeIn.com.